Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a 85 plus wish list ideas for Christmas. Basically, today is December 8th and I just got home from school. I have put in multiple categories together. Clothing, I've got shoes, I've got technology, I've got room decor, skincare, extras. Like, I have this Christmas list guide, tips, something, Christmas gift guide. I just said so many words together, and I am going to spill it all to you guys, all for the free share of a view or maybe a subscribe. Feel free to use any of the gifts that I list to get for your, your guy friend, your boyfriend, your son, what other words, your stepson, your stepbrother, your sibling. Don't completely do everything in here because there are some very expensive things like the AirPods Maxes, unless you love your brother or boyfriend that much. But let's get started. So our first category, we have clothing, graphic hoodies. So similar to this, but like more like graphic. Yes, basic hoodies. So like that's just like basic colored hoodies that you can get from H&M. You got merch, so you can get some like merch from like one of your favorite influencers or one of your favorite musicians. Like for example, SZA, the one and only, the best, the amazing, the glorious. I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent. You can get some socks. You can get some Nike socks because Nike socks are low-key the best. You guys can get some graphic tees. You can get some basic tees. There's sweatpants. I like to get mine from H&M or PacSun. PacSun has really cute designs. I actually went there recently. Some jeans. I like to get my jeans from PacSun. I recently switched over from Sheen pants to PacSun, so bravo. You guys can get some half zip hoodies. You can be performative. You can get your matcha tea. You can get your tote bag. My school has already popped up with a few. You can get a gym set. I actually really want a gym set, either a shorts and a shirt combo or a sweats and a hoodie combo, but I just like really want a gym set, and I've been going to the gym a lot, so you guys should totally use this opportunity to get a gym set and then hit the gym and just look amazing because you are sexy as hell. You can get some cargos, you can get some khakis, you can go to North Face and you get some puffers, or maybe you want to go a little cheaper and go to Walmart. But puffers and vest puffers are really good, especially for this weather right now. In my area, I'm experiencing low 60s and low 50s, so it's freezing cold. You can get a beanie, which for this weather I think you might need, because I do. You can get a hat. This could be like any hat. This could be like a sport hat. This could be just like a thrifted hat, but like just a really cute hat that matches your outfits or the colors that you usually wear. Moving on, we have our next category for shoes, and we're gonna start off with our Tasman Uggs. I actually have fake Uggs. I'll show you guys right now. These are my fake Uggs, and they do the trick. If you want to get Tasman Uggs, go for it. They are amazing. I'm sure they're comfy as heck and warm. If you're a little on the budget side, go to Ross and you can get some Uggs for like $10-15. And then you guys can get some Birkenstocks. I know it's a little chilly outside, so you guys can either get the open-toed ones or the clogs. Crocs, I love to use Crocs for swim season or just like sports in general. You guys can get some Van New Schools. I actually wore those today. Absolutely amazing. Go with every outfit. You guys can get some Tims. You guys can get some Adidas. There's New Balances, Converse, there's Air Forces. You guys can get some Skechers. I recently have been seeing so many Skechers on my Pinterest, and they're so Moving on, we have one of our largest categories, technology. So first we have an iPhone. I actually have the iPhone 12. I recently upgraded from the SE to the 12, so it's been amazing. I have 0.5. My battery lasts longer, but I do recommend getting the iPhone like 17, I think, or the 16. The one with the 2 cameras, that one's my favorite. Oh my gosh, I wanted it so bad. I wanted the pink. One day I'll get it. Then you guys can get an iPad. I actually take an iPad to school every day and I use it as a computer. Which, moving on, guys, you guys should totally get an Apple or Logitech keyboard. Okay, hear me out. Apple keyboards are really good for the iPad Airs and like the iPad Airs and iPad Pros. Logitech, but those are really good for the iPad 10. I actually have the iPad 10, and basically it's a detachable keyboard, and it's really good if you get it from Logitech because they have it more cheaper than Apple. Apple, I think it's $250. Logitech is $100. And then moving on, we have MacBooks. I actually had a MacBook, but it kind of started breaking on me. Like, no joke, it doesn't work no more. But I definitely do recommend getting a MacBook that's more recent because I got 2016. Don't do it. Do more like 2020 and over. Moving on, we have a Windows computer. I actually really love my Windows computer. And then we have AirPods. They are just amazing, and especially please get the noise canceling. The noise canceling is chef's kiss. You guys can get some Sony headphones. I actually have a pair of Sony headphones. These are it. They are a little damaged, a little scratched up, but it's been like a year or two. Yeah, it's been 2 years. They're cute, they're comfy on those cold and like dark days where the wind is just blowing and your hair is going everywhere. You guys can get some AirPod Maxes. You can get an Apple Watch. I love my Apple Watch, but it's amazing. Totally recommend it, especially if you're like athletic or but you go to the gym frequently. I do recommend getting an Apple Watch. Then there's a speaker. You can get an Apple Pencil for your iPad, an Amazon phone case, iPad case, MacBook case, Windows case. Get a record player, guys. Record players are so beautiful, but that's only if you have vinyls. You guys can go big and get a PlayStation 5. You guys can get a new Xbox. You guys can get a Steam Deck. You guys can grab a Nintendo 2, which I am plotting on. And then you guys can get a Sony camera. You can get a Canon PowerShot V10, which is what I'm recording on right now. It's absolutely amazing. It's small, it's compact. I love it, you love it, we both love it. You should totally get one. A Canon G7X, amazing pictures. You guys can get a iPhone charger, a MagSafe charger. You guys can get a MagSafe wallet. You can go to Apple, you know, they also have like their MagSafe stuff. You guys can get an AirTag, and then finishing off this category, you can get a Spotify gift card. And I say Spotify because I am a D1 Spotify user, and I think Spotify is better than Apple Music. Whoa, ladies. Next category, we have room decor, and I have pillowcase, bed comforters, bed sheets, stuffed animals, throw pillows. You guys can get a mirror. I love to look at myself every morning, and I know you're sexy too, so you should totally get a mirror and just stare at yourself and just be like, well. You guys can get some posters for your walls. You can get some shelves. You can get LED lights. I actually had a pair. You guys can get some vinyl covers or vinyl holders like for the walls. And then you guys can get a sunset lamp or just like a lamp in general for good lighting. You guys can get a rug. You can get a desk. You can get fake vines for your walls and ceilings. Fake or real CDs. I'm building a collection up there on my bed with CDs. You guys can get some plants for your room to make it more greenery. If you're into Legos, I definitely do recommend getting Legos and putting them all over your room, especially them flower Legos. They're beautiful. You guys can get some fake plants also for greenery if you're not that good at taking care of real plants like me. You guys can get a skateboard. Yes, a skateboard. If you think about it, if you're creative enough, you'll be able to put a skateboard on your wall and be able to decorate it well enough. I'm gonna show you guys pictures right now, but they look so beautiful on the walls. I actually want to do that myself, but I share a room, so I can't. But this summer, I am plotting to prepare for a room transformation video. Just prepare. Moving on, we have our second to last category, skincare. Boys, skin is very essential. If you can't see, I am getting red from ignoring skincare. Do not ignore skincare. Do not think that the chlorine in your pool is going to kill all the germs so you don't have to worry about it at all. Don't fall for my tricks. So I recommend getting a CeraVe facial cleanser, CeraVe moisturizer, CeraVe sunscreen, a hydraulic acid, pimple patches. You can get them star ones or just the basic clear ones. Body lotion, guys. I know we're ashy. Just put some lotion on them elbows. You guys can get some cologne. I know most boys actually are competitive about cologne. It's a little weird. If you know the guy pretty well, you'll know what kind of cologne he likes. You guys can get some deodorant. Yes, deodorant. It's essential. It's needed. Please wear deodorant. You don't want to scare them away with your stench. Please. You guys can get some whitening strips. You guys can get some face masks. You guys can get some Vaseline and chapstick. Yes, Vaseline and chapstick. What if you just get kissed? She just comes up to you and she's like, hey. Oh my god, the camera tried running away from me. Then moving on, we have our final category, which is just like extras and miscellaneous things. So we have vinyls. I love my vinyls. Shout out to my cousin because she got me my first 3 vinyls, which I still haven't gotten more. And then we have a TV. I recently got a TV up there, and I connected my Xbox so quickly to that, and I just be playing Fortnite late at night on the weekends or when I like have free time, which is pretty rare as a junior in high school. You guys can get a monitor. I have a monitor for my desk right now. I'm using it right now for this lighting, and it's absolutely amazing. Connect a computer to it, connect a Xbox or PlayStation to it. Do as you wish. It's absolutely amazing. I totally recommend it. And then getting Xbox or PlayStation games. And then our final item being a guitar. I did not do that right. Did I do that right? I don't know. We're gonna see when I'm editing. I probably didn't. If you're interested in building a new hobby, I totally recommend getting a musical instrument or a guitar. Guitar is pretty easy. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this Christmas guide and gift guide. If you do plan on getting your husband, your boyfriend, your huzzo, your crush, your guy friend,
your brother, your sibling, your I don't know, what else? I don't know.
If you plan on getting someone a little special thing, just totally use this as a recommendation. And I hope you guys have an amazing day, because I had an amazing day and I'm about to head out to the gym. You guys should totally start that December lock in for the next year. But that is going to be it. I really do hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe because I really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!